Welcome to the Echo Tips Podcast. This is episode number 50, and today's theme is going to be talking about the announcements feature on your Amazon Echo. The announcements feature. Before we get into that in any great detail, though, it would be good for us to have a brief note about our podcast, a brief message, and then we'll get right back. This episode is brought to you by the New Vision program at Goodwill. We're also grateful for the kind use of WVTF Studios. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments living in Southwest Virginia. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving the New River, Roanoke, and Shenandoah Valleys of Virginia. Goodwill's mission services help individuals with disabilities and disadvantages to get back to work and gain greater independence. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Hello. Welcome back. We're going to be getting right into that material that I talked about before, about the, in particular, the announcements feature of the Amazon Echo. The announcements feature, so that's the ability to broadcast an announcement, almost using it like an intercom across your home. It's pretty cool. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's pretty neat. However, if you are new to our podcast, let me just briefly introduce myself. My name is David Ward. I'm an assistive technology instructor with the New Vision program at Goodwill, here based in Roanoke in Southwest Virginia. It's a pleasure to have you with us here today. So the announcements feature is pretty cool, and I think it'll probably click in your brain once I demonstrate it. So let's get right into the demonstration. Before I do that, if you locate the microphone mute button on the top of your Echo, we'll want to press that. That way when I'm giving the demonstrations here in the studio, I'm not triggering your Amazon Echo at home. That might be kind of annoying and distracting. So if you locate that, it's got a silhouetted microphone on the top with a slash through it. If you press that, it'll make a thump sound and turn the ring on your traditional Echo red on the top. That means she's no longer listening. Now, if you have an Echo with a screen on the front, like the Echo Show, and the screen is facing you and you're looking right at the screen, on the top left edge, there's a button that does the exact same thing. You'll want to press that, it'll make a thump sound, and put a little red thin bar across the bottom of the screen. And her ears will be off. So I'll just give you a minute to do that. Just a moment. Okay. Hopefully you got a chance to do that. All right, so announcements. What is announcements? Well, as I mentioned, it's kind of like an intercom feature and allows you, especially if you think about you have a family at home and you got Echoes throughout the house. Maybe you got a 2 or 3 story house, you're upstairs, everybody else is downstairs, or you're in the basement, everybody's upstairs, and you want to communicate something to everybody right away. This might be a really handy way to do that. Conversely, we've also, as part of our grant program last year, placed a lot of Amazon Echoes with activity directors throughout the valley who use them throughout their facilities. And if that's the case, this might be a handy way to broadcast a message to everybody throughout the facility. So that's another option as well. Okay. And I think, I can't remember, we'll be covering this in a future episode with routines. You might be able to connect this with a routine that you might have as well. So that might be a nice way to kind of automate this feature. All right, first let's give it a try. So I have multiple Echoes. Now, unfortunately, you're not really going to hear the other Echoes in other locations, but you will hear this Echo announcement. So let's give it a try. Alexa, announce I'm leaving for Walmart in 5 minutes.
Announcing.
I'm leaving for Walmart in 5 minutes. Okay, so isn't that wild? Now, it would play on every Echo on my account, no matter where it's at, throughout the house or whatever. So that's kind of cool. So again, it's a nice way to kind of give everybody a real quick message. Now, what's really cute is there's certain phrases that are trigger sound effects as well. So let me give you an example. Alexa, announce that it's dinner time.
Announcing.
It's dinner time. Here's a fun one too. Alexa, announce it's bedtime.
Announcing.
It's bedtime. So there you go. You even have certain trigger phrases have sound effects connected with them there. So that's pretty cool. All right. Well, that'll wrap up this brief tip about the announcements feature. Next time, we're going to be talking about, look at that. We're going to be talking about routines. So what are routines? They're like kind of automation of link different things that your Echo will do all together in one swath, basically, like a bedtime procedure or waking up procedure or something like that. So we'll be talking about routines in the next episode. Until that time, it's time to turn your microphone back on, start practicing some of the many things that you've learned during these podcasts. I'm David Ward for the New Vision program at Goodwill, signing off, and we thank you for listening.
Thanks, Dave. In conclusion, let me tell you a thing or two. This episode is brought to you by New Vision at Goodwill Industries of the Valleys, and it is also made possible in part by a grant from Community Foundation serving Western Virginia. And there's more. We're also grateful for the kind use of WVTF Studios. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments living in Southwest Virginia. For more information, check out our website at goodwillvalleys.com/newvision. with no spaces. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving the New River, Roanoke, and Shenandoah Valleys of Virginia. Goodwill's mission programs help individuals with disabilities and disadvantages to get back to work and gain greater independence. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Thanks for listening.